I will swatch 6 of the Eyes Mesmerise shades from Charlotte Tilbury. I will show you how they pull on my lid in daylight as well as in studio lights. The first shade is Champagne. In the container it looks like a slightly metallized beige nude shade. Swatched on my arm it looks like this. Now you see how it pulls on my lid in daylight. As you can see, it pulls rather like a silver highlighter on my lid. By looking at the container, I haven't expected it to be that silvery white. Now you see how it looks in studio lights. Due to the lights here, it looks a bit darker. In my view, the true color is revealed in the daylight pictures. The next shade is Rose Gold. In the container, as the name says, it looks like a rosy shade. It looks slightly metallized. Now you see how it pulls on my lids in daylight. Here it is how it looks in studio lights. In both lighting setup, I feel like the true color shows very well. I find the color Rose Gold more wearable than the color Champagne. The next shade is Walk of No Shame. It's a coppery red shade. It's quite a statement shade in my view. Swatched on my arm it looks like this. Now you see how it looks on my lids in daylight. And here it is how it looks in studio lights. The next shade is Pillow Talk. In the container it looks like a medium to dark pink. Swatched on my arm it looks like this. In the daylight it looks like this. Here it is how it pulls on my lids in studio light. The true color is better shown in the daylight pictures than in the studio light footage. The next shade is Oyster Pearl. In the container it looks like a metallized grayish brown shade. Swatched on my arm it looks like this. In the daylight on my lids it looks like this. In studio lights it looks like this. The next shade is Amber Gold. In the container it looks like a golden brown shade with a metallized finish. Swatched on my arm it looks like this. In daylight it looks like this. And in studio lights it looks like this. The true color here shows off really well in studio lights as well as in daylight. Which shade do you like the most? My favorite everyday shade is Pillow Talk. As an everyday shade, I like Rose Gold, Amber Gold as well. I made an experiment on my under eye area with a serum. I made a 3 weeks experiment with the Night Repigment Serum on my under eye area. If you want to know whether it helped with under eye dark circles, watch that video next.